to my channel. Well, this is a Swiss Eagle, and it says, you know, since 1961. Well, I looked on Amazon and everything. It says, thank you for purchasing a genuine Swiss Eagle product. High quality products which are manufactured to the highest Swiss quality standards. And it says Team Swiss Eagle. I think this knife was made in China. Now, this was a gift sent to me by Toby and family, and I'm just going to give you my honest evaluation of the knife. You know, even though it's a gift and everything, I'm not going to let that influence, you know, what I think of the knife. And to me, it's a Chinese copy of a Swiss Champ, I think. And I believe it cost about $25 to $30. They have various ones with, you know, different covers and stuff like that, and some with, they say, only have 15 tools. This one lists the tools as 30, but when you go to look at the chart, yeah, they list 30 things, you know, down one list, but then when you go to match it up with the picture pointing and stuff, there's numbers missing and things don't match up and stuff like that. All right, so let's start with the backside first. This piece right here, you can't get out without using a nail nick tool. This is the way you use a nail nick tool. Oh, get that hair out of the way. How did hair get out? Hair. All right, you put it into the nail nick portion, and with your thumb you pull up. Without that, you're gonna break fingernails off trying to get this. Now, something else we've got some issues with here. First off, if you're gonna have an eyelet, on a tool, put it further up here than way back here. It's almost to the base of the tool. If you're trying to use this to stitch, you're gonna have to push your material all the way back here. It can be done. Also, if it's gonna be an awl, it would be nice if at least one part of it was sharp. What's gonna happen with this is it's gonna split the leather. It's gonna make a crack instead of a hole. So, like I said, the pull is so strong on this one. The amount of leverage you get and everything, you're gonna need some. Ow! See? Oh, that hurt. Let's not try that anymore. All right, we got a corkscrew with a little miniature common screwdriver attachment. Let me unzoom this. I'm out here in the sun, so I can barely see the screen, but it feeds in like this. You can get a little thing called a fire ant. It's got a little ferro rod that fits in there if you want to make it more of a camp tool. Now these next two things are, you really have to lift this up to get to this nail nick here. Let's see if I can get it without. Yeah, you can get this one without that. And it's the same way with this next guy. If you put these two tools down, you're not going to be able to get this next guy up. So let's pull him up. All right, we can drop these guys down. All right, now what you basically have is, this is like a small common screwdriver with a completely blunt. There's nothing sharp on this. I mean, it's basically a very small common screwdriver. This thing is also blunt, but it tapers down. I don't know if you can see that. It tapers down to a wedgie type. So I don't know what you would use those for. Common screwdrivers. All right, on the back side, well, let's run to the front side first. You have your bottle cap lifter, a wire stripper type of thing, and another common screwdriver. Now, usually for this wire stripper thing to work well, you would have your main blade next to this so that you can put your wire in there, you know, and drop the other blade around it and use it as a wire stripper. You're always limited by the size of this thing anyway. It's pretty small, so it would just be small diameter wire. Probably work for automotive. All right, over here we have a a smaller Phillips screwdriver with a blunt tip on it. It looks like it would be like about a number 2 point or 1 point screwdriver. They go all the way out. There's a half stop and everything, so you could actually use it, give you enough clearance. When you put a screwdriver back here, something that wide, you're going to be limited. But if you've got something like this, you can go straight down. Now we come to the pliers. The pliers, you know, look like they would be okay, except that the tips right here are completely smooth. There's no serrations on them, so you're gonna have a hard time grabbing and pulling anything unless you really mash down on this really hard. Other than that, all these tools feel, you know, fairly well made. They're not anywhere near Swiss Army knife quality. Okay, I've got a piece of paper over here to test this. Scissors on. Scissors test. Oh, yeah, scissors work pretty good. Scissors, the spring is positive on this, and it's a little leaf spring thing that you could jury rig if it ever broke. You could make your own, possibly. Let's see, how does this work? Will that go down, or let's see if it'll even close again. Oh yeah, it will. Just got to guide it just right. All right, what do we have next? We got the scissors. We got this. A fish scaler. It's good in that it's not sharp, which is what you want. You don't want to tear the skin on the, you just want to get the scales off. If you get it too sharp like a saw, you're going to wind up cutting the skin a lot. It's got a little hook thing possibly, or maybe that's just so you can grab it. I don't know if that would work very well to you know, help remove a hook. You got your smooth pliers for that. All right, what's the next thing? Saw. Nice toothy little saw. Let's see if it can saw. Seesaw. Yeah, it works pretty good. Works pretty good as a saw. All right. Now the nail neck's on this side for the main blade, so it's way over there. But the nail neck's on this side, even though, yeah, don't question it. All right, let's see how this says. Yeah, I could use some stropping and stuff. It's got a working edge on it. All right, let's pull out at least the pin blade nail neck is on this side. Get a new piece of paper. Oh yeah, this is a little bit sharper. It's got some rough edges on him. Fairly even bevel. That blade just jumped over the main blade, just pushed it all the way over. And of course we got a little very tapered toothpick here, and a tiny bit of tweezers. Let me see if it'll pull the hair out. No, it just slides along with the hair. You could do it if you know, like yank it, maybe. You're gonna have a hard time using this thing as the tweezers. Put it that way. So all in all, I'd say it's about a third the price of a Swiss, Victorinox Swiss Champ, but I think you'd be better off paying the full price of the Swiss Champ if you're ever going to use it. Oh, there's another thing in here. There's a magnifying glass, which we were going to test out. I'm going to bump the camera. Where, oh where has the magnifying glass gone? Oh where can it be? I know I'm not just imagining this. There is a magnifying glass in here somewhere. It's a little short tool. Oh, here it is, right there. We missed him. All right. Let's see how well this will work as a fire-producing device. Get him over here. Can you see all that? Possibly, maybe no. You gotta get your focus, and you gotta get it right on there. I'm not getting a good beam yet. I think you'd be more frustrated. Well, there's a nice bright beam. Why won't you work in the black? I think if I had some char cloth, it might work, but no. Even full sunlight, it's not going to start a fire. All right, let's check the main blade and see how he does. Ow, that's not the main blade. How he does on whittling. Yeah, it'll work all right. Yeah, I guess if you're just trying to save money and everything, you get a lot of tools here, but some of them are not that functional, and you've got a lot of weight here. I'll put the weight in the end, but I think it's like almost 7 ounces, for all this. It's all right, you could fix up some of the tools. You can sharpen up the awl and put an edge on it, and sharpen up other tools to make them, like little, stuff like that. But all in all, I can't say that I would recommend you get one of these. Speaking personally. But it's a nice gift. There's lots of tools in it, like I said. You could probably find it useful. It's just weighs quite a bit, and I don't like them trying to imitate. If you're a Swiss Army knife and you're made in Switzerland, then go ahead and say that. Nowhere on the blades does it have anything except for this tang stamp right here says stainless. That's all you get. Stainless. All right, we had a cloud come by. It's the only blade that has anything on it that says anything. So yeah, there you go. That's my impression of the Swiss Eagle. Like I said, I'd recommend the real Swiss stuff, but it's your money. You spend it the way you want. And thank you for watching, and have a nice day.